What's up, gamers? We're back for Stanley Parable.
We're back to the game where Stanley is fat and stupid, and he is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Built by Bros. Written by Davey Brendan. Please adjust the slider till the computer is barely visible. Barely visible. Plug it.
That's very visible.
Now, adjust it till the dog and the cat are friends. Oh, that's right. He's going to give us new sliders to play with. There they are. They're friends.
Yay!
Adjust the slider until number 5 becomes a number 9. That's the Roman numeral 9, but that's not 9. He wants the number 9.
What are my other options? Bike, 9.
Not the letter 9. A home.
A home.
Alright, yeah, he wants the number 9. We'll give it to him. Please adjust it till the slider and still stop adjusting the slider. What's two made up words below is more appealing to you? Scrum-tush or oinka-boinko?
Scrum-tush. I'm going with scrum-tush.
Don't adjust the slider. Okay, we'll adjust it. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. What time is it right now is the correct time?
Yes.
Oh, yes. What time is it anyway? What is time anyway? Yes.
What is time anyway? Yes.
Is there anything about yourself you haven't told me?
Yes. I'm gonna go with yes.
Help!
Hell.
Yes or no?
No.
Will you come back to visit me?
Yes. Will you come back to
Begin
visit
again. Oh no, we have to get the epilogue. You have to restart the whole game one more time.
Oh,
Get the epilogue.
What I need to do?
You gotta quit out of the game completely.
Go to the menu?
No, completely. Like shut it down.
Okay.
And then close the game.
Close the game.
And then you can get the epilogue.
Alright, let's go back in. I'm gonna go see him again.
Yeah, that's what he wanted anyway.
I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be the last time we're gonna see him.
What time is it? Did we do the wrong time? Does anyone truly really know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. I should be probably doing the British accent. You and I don't even know each other. It's like we're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. I'm getting tired of the British accent. And neither of us want time, know what time it is. And I guess some things are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's me. That's me. The only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more thing we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Epilogue on board!
Alright, so now we hit it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we did everything, right?
Yeah, we did everything. We just have to do a couple things in the new content we missed.
Alright.
Which opens up after the epilogue.
Alright.
Epilogue. Many, many years later.
Oh my god. Stan's been working for years.
Oh, we're back in the desert. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh god, we were at that campfire this shit.
the Dark Souls bonfire. I need to sit down and allocate my stats.
Yeah.
Oh, the chair! So many chairs.
Oh, are we trying to find the guy with the text? Is that what we're doing right now?
We might
Because
be.
he said talk soon, and he said find me.
Find me. I will find you. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
What
shit.
happened to the memory zone?
Oh, this is where,
The Figley ending.
I think so. I think it's a different building, actually.
No, it's the same building.
No, I was thinking of, like, the ending where we wandered the desert last time.
Oh, it's that building.
The game reviewer ending. Thing.
Oh, it's destroyed.
Wow. This place has seen better days.
Wait.
What is that?
Review, the Stanley Parable 2 from Cookie9's blog. So if there's a way to glitch the game and look under that, but I don't know how to do it. So you can see the rest of the note.
I can read it if you want.
But I can see fine. It says big letters. I like so many. I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. Where the first game teamed, I never heard that word, with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull and uninspired and often insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting and a welcome reprieve from something. Basically what it says, if you wanted to know, it basically says it's an Easter egg to one of the developers of the game, and that's Cat Dog reference.
Oh yeah, Cat Dog. Yeah, that was a show in Nickelodeon. I know that
Yeah.
show. I actually know that.
You're not going to read that.
Same number two. Sorry, I haven't neglected my sequels.
Review
Narc
3. Cookies or pies, yeah.
Okay, I've seen it.
Another review.
What show?
Oh, there's buttons you can press over there. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. I don't really want to read all that.
The Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2015. Creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise, but disastrous critical commercial reception in Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want. Press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, and it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop insulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Some of the million stores, industry, I think that's the Yahoo.
Alright, let's see how we hit these.
Jim.
Like, you hit all the ones that are light up, so you get like an Easter egg.
Jim.
So the ones that aren't lit up, you can't really.
Jim.
Let's just hit all the gym buttons that are lighting up.
Got it.
Because apparently you can look behind, but
I have to check.
alright, we did all those ones, right? If we these new ones?
Jim.
So I hear there's an Easter egg. I don't want to spoil it, but if you hit all the gym buttons, something happens.
Jim. Stanley.
You found it!
Oh.
There's one button that just says Stanley.
Jim.
He actually made the
Stanley.
button.
Stanley.
We did it. We're done. We found the Easter egg. I don't know what that is. Maybe they're game developers? I don't know. Alright, I don't think I feel the need to press the buttons anymore because we found the Easter egg. What is this? Bunch of Stanley figurines. Wait, we're back in the office.
Hello again. It's nice to see you.
What's he looking for?
But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense!
Oh, you wanted to do the voice this time? 'Cause I did enough. Alright, whatever.
The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game.
The Lord of the Human Condition, Fistful of Treasure, the original. We got Tax, Disc, we got Electroid, the Game of, the Passion of, the Challenge, Birthday Party, Off Stretch.
Okay, what do we want to come up? Okay, we can come up with one that kind of makes sense or one that's just nonsense.
Alright, ready? I need to. Oh my god. A game. Human condition.
You ready to confirm or you good?
And we will think a game of human. Because this sounds like the most pompous fucking shit I can think of. But at the same time, it's trying.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Stanley Parable 3. A game of human condition.
Stanley Parable 3, a Game of Human Edition is absurd. I love it.
I know, right?
Every time you restart the game, you'll advance the number of sequels by 1, and you can pick a new subtitle.
Then we'll pick a new subtitle.
That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. Don't need to do that.
Just re-release?
It'll just be the same content recycled again and again with a new title screen.
Oh shit.
What do you say? You want to go forward with this plan? If you say yes, you get the secret ending here. If you say no, you don't get it. So say yes.
Let's do it.
Good, then let's agree. A new sequel every time you start the game up again. And you know what? Since you have faith in my deal, I feel like I'm giving you something as well. You see, I've noticed that never said about the broken trophy, did he? Found a way to give you the broken trophy, did he? Of course not, I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix that. Alright there, the trophy machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side, we're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end, that can only spiral in it on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready, are you ready? Alright, that's one last thing we need to, there's one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time.
What's the current time?
5:18. What's 5:18? That's what I do. It'll be 5:18. And let's do 5:18.
Yeah.
Please adjust the slider to the viewer is very visible. Let's do everything wrong now. We did everything right. Let's do everything wrong. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable 3, The Human Condition. Let's begin the game. We have stuff to do. We have to get that trophy.
Alright, we gotta get that trophy. Yeah. It's in the secret,
It's in the new
This
ending.
is the story of a man
It's in the new
named
content.
Stanley.
I skip it, right?
Yeah. It's all the same. It's just... Alright, let's go.
Oh, the blue system.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
And we never went to the new content room with the bucket, I don't think. I don't think we did. No, we should destroy the bucket last.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley
I have to sit through
Parable
all
was a
this
video
again.
game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world
Oh,
of
we
the
have to take a
Stanley
picture of that
Parable,
mer- that,
delighting
the QR code
audiences
too,
the
don't we?
world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra
Yeah,
Deluxe.
somehow mirror it to the
Oh,
computer.
well,
or
this
something.
sounds delightful.
I can.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Wait, Stanley, I've just now realized that bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel.
Oh, that's right.
How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all. Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel? I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Because this is Stanley Parable 3.
Game about human condition.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We're out of jumps. So we can't do that.
The infinite hole, the giant door, did you see them already? Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game? Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Now we gotta go back again.
Yeah,
All of his co-workers were
there's
gone.
two new contents,
What
that's
could
right.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket. You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this Ultra Deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this Ultra Deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
I just skip this. Just run to the thing.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
This
Now,
way
be
to the
clear,
show floor.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I'm developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all...
Alright,
here
so
we
go
are.
to the
Go
trophy
on,
room. We gotta
try
do
out
that.
some of the new features.
We gotta go to the trophy room. There's the trophy. Free trophy.
Oh,
in
free
here.
trophy.
Get it in here.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident?
Now pull the lever.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the trophy? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
That's it. That's the ending. You got the secret ending.
I love the image is just like a texture error.
Yeah.
It was like you did download source or some shit.
Okay, so we also didn't do the ending
What
where
else? What?
if you say yes to everything on the bucket quiz, you get someone creep up behind you. And it's kind of scary.
Other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
So we haven't done that either yet. There's only, I think that's the only two things we haven't done yet. So, it's not in this area though, so we'd have to do the merch store first. Where's the merch store?
Calling it the
There it
Stanley
is.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Alright, so I have to take a picture of this?
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
wonder if you do it
innovation
from your
and
console.
long-term franchising potential.
Like, no, I mean, like, can you take like a picture of it? Can you do that? No. You have to do it from your phone? That sucks. Alright, I'll take a picture of the phone and see what happens.
That's how you get nice and frame.
Come on. Come on. It is a QR code.
Okay. That should be like for like a Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
It's actual website.
It's a
It has a
website.
video on YouTube. It has a direct YouTube link too, so we can just go to the direct YouTube link.
Okay.
There's a direct YouTube link. How do I do this? I'm gonna copy this,
Yeah.
and I can paste this into the computer, right?
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, let me do that. So let me do that. I'm gonna just gotta type out what I see. So I'm gonna go to YouTube right now. And you're gonna get our reaction live. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see the screen, so that's what I'm doing.
Alright.
Let me change it to display capture. Sorry, folks, we're leaving this for a second. So we're gonna shut this off. No, not this one. This one. Turn this one on.
The void.
This will work. YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So, and around it. Pause. We need to pause this. Hold on, folks. I need to slap.
It's a useless and practical invention, and in today's time, the man will be publicly stoned to death for his crimes against gravity. Not all sequels are heretical nonsense, however. Here's the man who invented breathing, which is the sequel to suffocating and dying a slow death.
Okay.
Even your parents are getting a sequel to me. Their names are Rob and Jessica, and they'll be taking care of you once your original parents are sent back in time to fight a secret war for the government. Sequels can be very fashionable. This young woman is wearing 5 shirts at once, which is the sequel to wearing 4 shirts at once. Look at Becky over there, wearing only 2 shirts at once. Get with the times, Becky. In fact, there is only one single thing in the world that isn't a sequel. It's this. We don't know what it is or why it exists.
For string?
It's the prequel from which all sequels
But
are
then-
derived. And just like everything else, the Stanley Parable is getting a sequel too.
Ooh.
We all know, of course, that it was your favorite game as a child. Don't you remember those long, lazy afternoons you spent playing the Stanley Parable?
This might be true
Precious youth,
for somebody.
hour after hour. We've all wasted our childhoods in one way or another, and you were fortunate enough to get to waste yours on the Stanley Parable. When the Stanley Parable came out years ago, and you're not a child anymore, you're a man, which is like the sequel to a child. And as a man,
Okay.
you do things like taxes and cheating at baseball.
You cheated baseball.
Kid to me. And that's why the Stanley Parable 2 will be perfect for you.
It's recording, right? Because I see that yellow box around it.
Should be.
Yeah. There wouldn't be a yellow box if it wasn't recording the screen.
Responsible for the game. Well, here he is, hard at work. His name is Gregory Apex, and he's the cunning picture of raw, virile masculinity. Gregory is what we call the ideas guy. He has the most important role on the team. The ideas guy tirelessly comes up with interesting concepts and then hands them off to the rest of the developers for the relatively simple job of turning those concepts into reality. For example, he's the one who picked up the phone and declared, "Someone ought to make a sequel to the Stanley Parable." Good work, Gregory. Go ahead and take the rest of the day off. With the hard part out of the way, work on the game can now begin. The game's developers must answer a simple question. What makes a sequel in the first place? Well, it's simple. Sequels are an opportunity to correct the mistakes of their predecessors. We've all made mistakes, and we all caused harm to someone we love in order to cover up our mistakes. When developing this particular sequel, it's important to start by thinking, what mistakes did the original Stanley Parable make? Well, first off, most of the pornography in the original game was stolen or pirated, and it's time we paid the licensing fees fair and square. Second, the Stanley Parable was catastrophic for this man named Leroy.
Oh.
His personal information, including home address, social security number, and bank information, were all displayed prominently in multiple locations throughout the game. Although Leroy's money and identity were stolen, the fact remains that his personal information was the emotional core of the game, and absolutely vital to a nuanced understanding of the story. As reparation for the harm we caused him, the sequel will contain a brief and insincere apology to Leroy.
Sincere.
Where it will be difficult to find. By the way, the Stanley Parable made the mistake of leaking too many government
Ooh.
Without these intricate details of specific military tactics, the story is likely to make very little sense, but we've decided to remove them from the sequel in the interest of helping the state's efforts. We'll get to you yet, time, Dracula. Now then, it's time to set about constructing the Stanley Parable 2. Game development is a difficult and complex art, one which can only be fully understood by this race of hyper-intelligent child soldiers bred in laboratories. They begin by studying the original Stanley Parable. Here it is in its raw, untouched form, a specimen of technological perfection. Time to exploit it for profit. We begin by adding jokes. The Stanley Parable was most widely known for its stark lack of humor, bucking all conventional industry wisdom. It was a bold artist statement that its developers stood firmly behind. But in 2022, it's impossible to reach even a single consumer of video games without jokes of some kind. So very well, jokes it'll be. During its development, over 500 kiloliters of company will be funneled directly into the core of the Stanley Parable 2, creating jobs for hundreds of machine operators and producing 30,000 tons of pollutant chemical byproduct, which will be pumped directly into local lakes, rivers, and beautiful nature reserves like these all over the country. Another common complaint of the Stanley Parable is that there wasn't enough gameplay, and so for the sequel, its developers have gone to great lengths to fix this problem. Here we can see gameplay being printed on the sheets. Every video game contains as many as 1,000 sheets of gameplay. Several of the largest games ever made contain close to 1,500. Mobile devices, the gameplay sheets have to be printed smaller. For the Stanley Parable 2, as many as 35 new gameplay sheets are being printed, each of which must be delicately massaged by the hands of a child before being added into the game. This man is stealing gameplay sheets from the factory, which he likely intends to use for a personal project he's been developing in his spare time. A good public stoning will cure him of that inclination. Let's check on Gregory real quick. Still recovering from a hard day's work. Don't you move a muscle. Next up, it's time to blackmail the press. In a competitive market, blackmailing your local journalist can be one of the most effective methods of creating word-of-mouth buzz for your sequel. In fact, blackmail is the currency of social progress. From the neighborhood grocer to the teacher at your school to the man who helps you steal HBO, everyone responds to blackmail. And if you've never done it before, it's easy to practice at home with your friends and family. Simply follow the instructional pamphlet that your teacher hands out after the end of the film. And finally, there's one last tool at our disposal for making the sequel feel fresh and exciting, and that's packaging the game with collector's edition merchandise. If you order the Stanley Parable 2, you'll receive this cow's egg. The single egg will produce over 1,000 cows, which are, of course, the sequel to pigs. And there you have it. Everything there is to know about producing the Stanley Parable 2.
Egg.
Of course, you may know that there is also a game titled The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So which game is the true sequel to the Stanley Parable? It's an excellent question, really, one which the child soldiers have been working round the clock to come up with an answer to. After many weeks of diligent research, the conclusion they've reached is, who gives a shit? All that matters is that it's more content for you to cram down your insatiable gullet.
Yes.
You don't want thoughtful and nuanced answers to complex questions, really. You just simply bubblegum and cheated hopscotch. So get out there and consume. Do your
Soon.
civic duty and bully your parents into buying you every version of the Stanley Parable 2 on every platform. Tell your friends to bully their parents as well. It's through community efforts like these that the world comes together in harmony and connection. And it's only through this connection that we'll defeat Time Dracula once and for all. Don't let the time-traveling vampires win. Buy the Stanley Parable 2 and pledge to support all sequels for today, tomorrow, and into the great unknowable beyond.
In memoriam for Billy, who
Oh no,
died.
Billy! Oh man.
Well, that was that. So I guess I have to go back to the game now. So we're gonna go back to the game. How do I turn you back off? There we go, turn you off. We're back to the game. Alright.
We're back. Alright, now what are we doing?
Now we're going to destroy the bucket. We're done with the bucket forever. Wait, before we do that,
Yes.
let me make sure we did everything with the bucket. Okay, there's only a couple things we didn't do yet.
Okay.
Did we go to the gym room with the bucket?
The gym room?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We did not do that.
I thought you meant like GYM. I'm like,
No,
no,
gym
gym room?
For the Stanley
Jim,
Parable
Jim,
2, I
bucket.
asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually
interrupt me.
recognized
Interrupt
and
me.
validated as people. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
Do
the
it
button
again.
only says the name Jim.
Do it again.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
We'll let you
Here,
do it.
let's have you role play as Jim
Keep
to
hitting it
really
until it's
simulate the
done.
full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Just keep
If you
hitting
don't
it.
properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me
No,
finish
we already did
first.
this ending. We were doing the other one.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even
Jim.
think about it. I'm
Jim.
taking the Jim
Jim.
button away.
Jim. Jim.
No!
Jim. Jim.
Okay, we did the ending. We did that. We're done with that. Okay, we can't destroy the bucket yet because we have to do the quiz again. We have to go back to the. We just have to reset the game now and go back to the beginning. We did everything here. We have to do the ending where you hit yes to all the options. You have to hit yes to every option.
All of
During
his
the quiz
co-workers
show.
were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
Because then you
Stanley
get someone
decided to go to the
come up from
meeting
behind
room.
you.
Perhaps he
And
had
it's
simply missed a
kinda
memo.
scary. Right here. You need the bucket for that, though. We have to go back to that. Remember that room where that said no
One
buckets
man,
allowed?
Yeah.
We
one
have to go back
bucket,
there.
one chance to
Not new
seize their
content.
destiny together.
Where was it again?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
remember
to
where
his...
it was?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was no. Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nope.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good, said the bucket. Now ride
it
the
like you
lift all
jump
the
to
way
the
to the top.
balcony and then you
There's
go
something
to
up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question
And then
why
there
or
would be
how
a-
this bucket
Stanley,
was speaking to him.
that
It
says
should
no
have alarmed
buckets
him, of
allowed.
course, because buckets
What are we
can't
gonna do
talk.
about this?
But Stanley
you
chose
say
not to
yes.
think
Every
about
option
this
has to say
obvious
yes.
fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
There it is.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment. Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Just remember to look behind you when you're done with saying yes to everything.
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
I think you say yes more time than you look behind you to the balcony. You see someone behind you.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
So try looking behind you, and if it's not...
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Alright, so now let's look behind us and see if there's someone on the balcony with us. No, look above you and behind you. And look above. No one behind you yet. Okay, maybe it's after you say yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a
Let's
bucket
try
is
now
something.
then.
And therefore
Try now.
nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley.
other side of the
Do you
computer.
believe that nothing is a bucket?
Again.
You
Now
know
look
what?
behind you.
I'm too confused to
now.
even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Nothing?
What is a bucket?
I
What
swear
isn't a
someone that
bucket?
comes
Mere
behind you.
moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was
Alright,
all
now
I
try
ever
it.
had
You
to
said yes
begin with.
everything now.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Nothing.
Okay.
Did
Here
I
we
do it
go.
wrong? I swear we did it right.
What happened? Is everything gone?
It's
Why did
fine.
everything
I was looking
disappear?
up.
Wait,
I tried.
was
did it right.
everything a bucket? Every single
I
thing
said
in the
yes to
game was a
everything.
bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you,
Me,
Stanley,
I was you.
you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Alright, we're gonna try that again, but I'm gonna actually look at how to do it this time. Give me a second.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's bucket time.
Don't go there yet. I need to do this. I swear, I forget his name. What's it called? Wait, I can just go to my history. Let me go to my history. I think I can do this. Hold on. I'll go to my history. Sorry, I forget his name. If I had his name, I could probably help you. Let me see if I can find it. I'm never looking it up. We have time, don't worry. Can I search my history? This is ridiculous. Wait.
Oh, that there's a guy watching you?
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, I'm trying to look for that guy. What's his name? Does he have a name?
Does he have a name? I'm losing myself. And myself was all I was. What?
Oh, wait. Did I find it? I'm seeing some Stanley Parable search results here. Oh, here we go. All endings. This will help. Oh, no. Hold on.
Apparently, you have to answer all the questions correctly.
Oh, we have to answer all the questions correctly, not say yes to everything. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the answer yet. Hold on. Do you have like a guide that says how to answer them correctly?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like.
Oh, why don't I just look up the correct answers to the quiz? What am I doing?
I don't know.
Correct answers to the bucket quiz.
Alright, I'm gonna go on the wiki.
Oh, wait. Correct answers bucket quiz. Stanley Parable. No buckets. Haha!
He's called the Watching Man.
Oh, here it is. Watching Man can appear during this ending if you answer all questions correctly. Hold on. Hold on, let's get to the Watching Man page. Okay, here, I got the answers. It's no, no, yes, no, yes, yes or no, yes or no. It's no, no, yes, no, yes. And it doesn't matter for questions 6 and 7. I found it. We're good.
He will appear on an elevated balcony.
Okay, and that's behind us.
Apparently he's in like 3 endings.
Yeah, but I don't feel like doing that. I just want to do the easiest one.
He is in the Accolades trailer.
Yeah. And he also can be found during the elevator ride ending, which I don't want to do again.
Okay, so.
Okay, so it's no, no, yes, and then it doesn't matter after that. Alright, we gotta do it again. I thought it was just yes.
So is that just like a hidden thing?
Yeah, it's a hidden thing I wanted to show you. It's in the ending with the no bucket ending.
Stanley clutched the
Then we
bucket
could destroy the
tightly
bucket,
to his...
and then we're
This
done.
was not the correct way to
And
the
then we
meeting
beat the
room.
game. I think we
But
did it.
Stanley had felt the
Other than
bucket
look for that
falling
stalker
to him,
guy that comes in the
telling
window,
him
but
that the
that takes forever.
employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Guys, if you want to see the
And
stalker
here
guy
it
in the window, you're
was.
gonna have to do it
Had
on
the
your own.
bucket
We're not gonna
turned
do
out
it
to
here.
be
It's gonna take
correct?
too long.
Was no, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket was wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Now.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good, said the bucket.
This one had the
now
best
ride
ending
the
if you
lift
read the
all the
comic
way
book.
to
I
the
love
top.
the one where you
There's
go
something
in
up
the
there I
phone,
need you to
answer the
do.
phone, and it's like...
Stanley did not
Yeah,
question
Yes,
why
that
or
one's the
how
best.
this
That
bucket
was
was
the
speaking to
funniest
him.
one. maybe.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because
Because
buckets
it's so
can't talk.
ridiculous,
But
and it
Stanley
builds
chose
up.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No. Don't go to the meeting room. Do the bucket quiz.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past
can't
this point.
read.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the
bucket
here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This
was it no,
misunderstanding could
yes?
have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly.
No,
and
no,
properly.
yes, no, yes.
So much of the
That doesn't
impact
matter.
of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is
No,
and
no, yes, no,
isn't
yes.
a
No,
bucket.
no, yes, no, yes.
Please,
No, no, yes, no,
step in
yes.
here for a minute.
No, no, yes, no, yes. No, no, yes, no. Yes. No, no, yes, no, yes.
Now then,
Okay, apparently
I'm going to
he's, like,
run
over
you
there.
through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right?
Okay, if
this
he
should
appears
tell us
right behind
everything
me, I'm
we'll
gonna freak
ever
the
need
fuck
to
out.
know about what
I am
is
not good at this
or
shit.
is not
I am
a
no,
bucket.
I am
Okay,
a
let's
bitch.
begin.
Like I am just awful.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram
Hologram
of a bucket,
not an actual bucket. I'm gonna look behind me every time.
You're gonna lose your mind if he scares you.
Item
Yeah.
2. Is this a bucket?
No, no,
Correct.
yes.
It is a 3D printed
No,
recreation
no,
of a
yes, no,
bucket,
yes, right?
not
No,
an
no, yes,
actual
no, yes. No, no, yes, no, yes. I'm gonna turn them. Wait, I did turn the settings all the way up, didn't I? No, no, yes, no, yes. Okay, no, no,
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
No. Yes. That doesn't matter. It's a tractor. Of course it's not bucket.
No, no, yes.
Item 4.
No.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
No, no,
Now
yes.
the next one's yes.
no, yes.
And that doesn't matter, right? Alright.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Okay, I'm gonna hit no for everything else.
Yeah, because you already did the yes ones.
Yeah.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item...
Whoa.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the
You
next
scared me
one.
just
It's
like-
should be around here somewhere.
Please don't do that. Oh, I'm like, what?
You moved it. It scared me.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stan.
So,
Are you
doesn't
trying
matter
to
which
tell
one I
me
answer?
that you believe everything is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort
Was
it
he
out.
here?
I've lost
No, he's
all
behind
sense
you,
of
usually.
perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I
that
could
him up
answer these
there?
questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat
see.
adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket
He's right
is?
there.
Am I a bucket?
He's right there.
Stanley, I can't keep
That's
doing
him.
this. I'm losing myself, and myself
Okay,
is
they
all I
guys
ever
just
had
show up
to
behind
do.
you and scare the shit out of
I'm
you.
afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets
There he
from the
is.
game entirely.
It's him.
Okay, here we go.
Bye. Whatever your name was.
I thought when you
What
said that, I thought you meant
Is everything
he'd be
gone?
right behind me.
Why did everything disappear? Wait,
Like, breathing down my
everything
neck
bucket?
behind me.
every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea.
Let's destroy the bucket and we're done.
Yeah.
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
As
And
we
you,
all know,
Stanley,
I am awful.
You're still here.
when it
You're
comes
not
to,
a
like,
bucket either.
Jump scares.
Jump scares.
Oh,
Jump scares.
You fully expected it to just be right behind you.
Yes,
Instead of
yes.
in the balcony.
Yes,
I did.
actually feel much
I
more
did,
at
but
ease right now.
alright, I'll
It's
do it.
delightful to get some
I'm
clarity.
not gonna like it.
You see me
But it
being
doesn't
like,
change the fact
like I'm
that
awful,
okay.
like I'm bad at
Tell
it.
you
Especially
what,
if it's first person. If it's
I'll
first
reset
person,
everything.
fuck you.
We'll
Like
put
I'm not
back
doing
all
that.
of the buckets.
So you're happy you just in the balcony
And we'll
chilling.
know
Well,
that it's
apparently,
all a
Resident Evil,
But if you run into anyone else,
the
maybe
game
don't
with
mention that.
the
Who knows what that
big
information
woman
might
in
do
it
to a person.
is gonna be in third
All right,
person.
Here we go.
Because of Resident Evil 4 is being remade, and I guess they're gonna do it like that. So they said, fuck it, and I'm gonna put Resident Evil
Time
Village.
to destroy the bucket
A
once
soft
and for
wind
all. We
blew
did all the
outside
bucket
and
endings.
perhaps
We
rain
did it.
started. And if it did,
Alright,
it stopped
this isn't the
shortly
real
after.
bucket, by the way. This isn't
Stand
the real
in
bucket. This is bucket number
time.
2.
Bucket number 2 is about to die.
This is, yeah.
New content.
You're
You're
gonna,
you gotta make 2 buckets.
you're gonna die. Goodbye, Mr. Bucket. You're not the true bucket, okay? Fuck you. It's not like this bucket's John Marston or some shit. Sorry, Jim Milton. Jim Milton.
Oh, good. It just takes you straight to the.
Yeah, it does it every time. The first time you have to do the whole trip. The second time, it's like, alright, we'll just take you there.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark.
You're
and
right.
Any new content
But the
for it
bucket
should
needs
live
to
up that
die. It
legacy.
is the sequel
So
bucket.
forget
It doesn't.
this ultra
It is
deluxe
just as
nonsense.
bad
I say
as
we
the
take
fucking
it
original.
one step
No, the bucket
even
original
further.
was
Which is
amazing.
why
Yeah, this one
has to
I'm
die.
very proud to
I
announce
answered the
for first
phone.
time
I made
ever,
love to that
the
bucket. I
Stanley
love that
Parable
bucket more than anything.
Alright, let's speed run to the destroyed bucket area.
This is my second bucket, and I don't love it as much as
Yes,
the
you
first bucket.
see,
I'm sorry,
isn't
it's just
this
not the
far
first bucket.
superior to a measly
not.
port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover. With
Like,
a
I can
fully
think of
fledged
this
sequel.
with
An
every
entirely
sequel
new
ever.
experience built from the ground
Like,
up.
is
Why,
it
there's
built
so
from the
many
ground up?
possibilities. It could
Is
go
it
in
just a
so many
rehash?
different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking
guess I just,
for.
like-
Fans have been
Now, to be
asking
clear,
for us to
I
destroy
haven't
the
quite
sequel
nailed
bucket.
down what
This is
exactly
what we
the
need to
Stanley
do.
Parable
It needs to
story
die.
might be. But let's take a look at some
This
of the
bucket
features
is the
I've been
rat, okay?
developing
This
for
bucket's
it.
the rat.
I figure
Okay.
if I can loosely organize
Got all
a
those
handful of
people
So let's do
killed.
this. You just have to go,
concepts,
yeah, you were right.
but
Just go
surely the
upstairs and
game
get
will
another
sort of
bucket.
naturally
Yeah.
spring up around them. Here
Two
we
buckets,
are.
oh
Go
no.
on, try out some of the new features.
No, we already did it.
Wait,
Yeah.
there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Jesus.
Stanley!
I didn't expect it to
Didn't lose you.
explode.
Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much.
I thought when I
had to
pressed
destroy
something,
both
it would
of them.
explode.
I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I could.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that jump scared
I
me,
hope
but that
one
was like,
day
oh shit, okay.
You can forgive me.
I wasn't
So
ready.
now you can't have a bucket ever again. They won't let you. You defeated the bucket ending, so you will never get to have a bucket ever again.
Oh, bucket. Alright,
So that's it. We defeated the Stanley Parable. We beat the game. We did all
that's
the
it?
endings. We did it. It's over. We did everything. I mean, unless you wanna. I think we did everything. I'm pretty sure we did everything. We got all the secret endings. We got all the. Yeah, we're done here. We could just be done. Well, we didn't do the speedrun trophy, but we're not gonna speedrun it.
see one.
You must complete the game in 4 minutes 22 seconds, including load times. Not including the load times.
What's the quickest ending? I thought it'd be like you jump out the window ending.
Oh, it means speedrun the game normally, like do the normal ending in 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
Do the normal ending.
In 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Super
Go outside.
Don't play. We're not gonna get that one today. Commitment. Play a Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. Oh my God! How come we didn't get this trophy? Oh, we have to play this for 24 hours. Oh no!
Yeah, you have to leave
No!
that. Yeah.
No. Obtain all the trophies. Well, we're not gonna do that.
We got almost everything.
Yeah, I was just gonna do the speed run and then do the other thing. Alright, cool. You want to try for the speedrun trophy?
Speedrun.
Well, I have one last thing. We gotta do the
Someone was
speedrun.
following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he
Don't
would
forget the
surely
bucket, we don't have
catch them.
time.
It was only a matter
Oh,
of
the bucket's
time.
still here. Oh, I. It didn't die.
It's the bucket 3.
When Stanley
Oh
came
my
to
God.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. The normal stairway. Okay, 8.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think I can do it. I need the code. I need the code. Was it 8245?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Was it?
What he could not have known was that the key Stanley
It was
in such a
2845.
rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
It was only 10
he
second
didn't
time,
even
so it
have a
wasn't too
single
bad.
minute to just
Okay.
let the narrator talk.
Alright, this will burn some
That
time.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
That was only like 2
with
seconds.
Some
Yeah, that was
calming
like-
new age music.
That was like 5 or so seconds. Let me in! Let me in! I'm not calm, I'm speed running!
Feeling soothed and
Imagine if it's like, no, let the narrator
Stanley
talk.
calmly walked
Like it's a
forward
trap.
into the open.
It didn't say. It said not including load screen times.
Non-included load screen. Yeah, the load screens don't count. Is the normal ending hitting
Descending
yes
deeper
or
into
no
the
on the
building,
mind control?
Stanley realized he
it's
felt
no.
a bit
It's
peculiar.
no?
Yeah.
It
you don't
was
wanna
a
turn it
stirring of emotion
Okay,
in
turn
his
it off.
chest,
Okay,
as
hit
though he
no.
felt
Got
more
it.
free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Come on, come
Why
on,
did he
come
feel
on.
this now?
Ah!
And for years, it had never occurred
Fuck!
to him. This question
really
would
wanna
not
get that
go
movie.
unanswered
Ah!
for long.
I know I can get it. I know I can get it. Okay, hopefully I'm doing good.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No time for the secret ending here. We
I'm
have to go.
afraid we cannot do that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, that might burn a second, but I should be okay. Because I didn't know if it actually turned on.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitoring this place.
Run!
where
Apparently
freedom
the
is
stalker
nothing.
guy is here too. When you go up the elevator. Apparently he
This
is.
mind
Watches from
control
somewhere. I
facility.
don't know where it is.
It was too horrible to believe.
And I
they
couldn't
be
find a
true.
picture of it in time.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Come on,
was
give me
this
the
only
elevator.
reason he was happy with his boring job?
Maybe
That
he's up
his
there.
emotions had been
Was that him over there?
manipulated to accept it blindly?
No.
No time to waste. Go.
No.
There's no time.
He
No.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Oh, no,
His
he's in
own
one of the,
life in someone
television
else's
screens.
control.
Time to look.
Oh, it's in one of the television screens.
It was unthinkable, wasn't
where-
it?
Where's the
Was
way?
it even
It's too
possible?
dark. Oh god.
Had he
I haven't
truly
perfected my
spent
speedrun
his
strat.
entire
Oh,
life
it's over here.
utterly
I saw it.
blind to the world? But here was the proof.
Go hit the button.
heart of the
Go hit
operation.
no. I need to hit
Controls
no.
labeled with emotions.
God.
Happy.
Oh,
or
God,
sad,
there's no run
or
button.
Content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
no is on the
monitored and
right,
commanded
right?
From this very place.
You
And
gotta
as the
turn it
cold
off.
reality of his
the
past
off
began to sink in, Stanley decided blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, I get it.
Was it over?
I feel like you did that in one record time.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, He realized none of this mattered to him,
think this is supposed
for
to be like,
it was not knowledge
because
or
the error
even
goes
power
on and
that
on.
he
You have to
had
wait
been
for the
seeking.
thing. And the other way is
Perhaps
the
his goal
countdown
had not
ending.
been to
We have to wait like 2
understand,
minutes.
but to let go. No longer would
So
anyone
that would fill
tell
up the
him
rest of
where
the
to
4
go,
minutes then. This is
what
2
to
minutes,
do.
Graph.
Yes,
how to
and this
think.
isn't a loading screen.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
It's worth a try.
And that was all he needed to know.
Let's say
It
4
was
minutes, 21
perhaps
seconds.
Yeah.
the only thing worth
I
knowing.
feel like that was definitely cool.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
Alright, we're good
the
now.
immense possibility of the new path before him.
Alright, then.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Good for him.
We get it?
How long was
No.
I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Complete the Stanley
Centuries?
Parable in under 4
Did something
minutes and
crucial
22
happen while
seconds.
my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Wait, I think I know how you can get it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Oh, 'cause
doors,
you just
he
time
entered the
skipped ahead
door
a
on his
bit.
left.
I honestly just tried to restart. I didn't know that would happen.
Yet there was not a
I
single
meant like,
person
oh,
here
the
either.
narrator just being, alright, just
Feeling
go.
a wave of disbelief,
Oh,
Stanley
that
decided
ending.
Yeah,
to go up to
that
his
part
boss
where you
coming to
skip
a
that part,
staircase.
that's how you can
Stanley
speedrun it.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Making good time.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets.
Yep,
the
yep, yep.
keypad. Stanley
Yep.
pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Yeah, you just like knocked off 2 minutes there.
Yeah, knocked out 2 minutes. Yeah, good speed run straight. Yep.
Nah,
Oh.
you have to keep moving it. I guess I want to
Yeah,
really do it.
cut down on seconds.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Walk
the
through the
large
facility?
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Do it. Yep. Turn the lights on. We gotta make good time. Okay. More time.
The lights
Eyes
rose
button,
on
okay.
an enormous room packed with
Almost lost a
television
second there.
screens.
All right.
What
We got.
horrible
We
secret
gotta wait.
did
We gotta
this
wait to get.
place
Yeah, we gotta
hold?
wait. We gotta wait.
Stanley thought to himself. Did
This
he
is how
have the
speedrunners
strength
talk.
to find
This is
out?
the joke I'm making. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Go. Get that button. Oh shit. Oh. Okay.
Now the
okay.
monitors
We're
jumped
doing
to
good.
life.
We're doing good.
Their true nature
I should
revealed.
have timed it for you.
Each
We're doing
bore
good.
the
Okay.
number
Okay.
of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Alright,
images
gotta hit the buttons,
on a
keep the blood
screen.
pumping, alright.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
How do you think I'm
He
doing on time?
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
Okay,
it.
good.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Alright, I gotta
happy
hit off. I gotta
or
hit off.
sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine,
Cutscene to it.
unshackled himself
It
from
does,
someone else's
because it
command.
says, not
Freedom
counting
was
loading
mere moments away.
And I don't
yet,
think this counts as a loading
even
screen.
as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley
it doesn't really
reflected
stop,
on
which
how
did
many
take a second.
puzzles still
Yeah.
lay unsolved.
Jesus Christ.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But
I
as
highly doubt the-
sunlight streamed into the
No, it
chamber,
has to be the original.
he realized none of
I was,
this
saying,
mattered
I was gonna
to
say,
him,
I don't think the bucket
for
ending
it was not
cuts down in
knowledge or
seconds,
even
and I don't
power
think that counts.
he had been seeking.
I think it adds more time,
Patterns.
because it adds more dialogue.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
But it's
but
just
to
beat
let
the game in
go.
4 minutes 20 seconds. The only way to do that
No
is do it.
longer
You know
would
what?
anyone
There
tell him
are,
where to go,
in
what
speed
to
runs,
do,
there
or
are
how
things
to
where
do.
you have to, like,
Whatever life he lives,
change the
it will
language
be his,
of the game
and that was all he needed to know.
in order to speed up
It was
text
perhaps
and
the only
dialogues.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley
did it!
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense
I thought I lost
possibility
time for a
of the
second.
new path
Yeah,
before
okay, that's the key.
This was exactly
Just do the ending
way,
again.
right now, that things were meant to happen.
And he can't do the other
Stanley
two because we're not going to be able to
was
do those
happy.
ones.
Yeah, no. I think the only one you have to try to do is O Tuesday.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. You have to sit here for 24 hours? Hell no. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no.
Well, we beat the game. Peace out. That was fun.
I was gonna go in settings and like.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Alright, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, I would just go to home screen for now.
Nobody Stanley Parable for 10 years. Okay, you know the thing you gotta do for that, right?
Yeah, you gotta come back in 2032.
No. You're technically right.
You have to Oh, I know you have to do. You have to uninstall the game and reinstall in 10 years.
No. No. That's not it.
How do you do it? Oh, you have to change the clock.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I don't know where that is.
On the PS5.
Yeah.
You go to settings, which is somewhere. Oh wait, it's probably under display. Like,
Display?
keep going to settings. Settings is on the top now. Okay, so we go to date and time. No, wait. Go to system maybe?
System, yeah.
Date and time.
Alright, I'm just gonna change, like, the year.
Set manually. Just change the year to 2032. Oop, going too far. And then say okay. And now go back into the game.
And I'm gonna change it right back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe you have to go to quit to main menu. Then begin the game.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait, huh?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had...
Just completely close the game and go back in maybe?
Alright, close the game. But this time, I might have to do it again.
You get reset.
Yeah.
System. Date and time. No, it says 2032.
I'm doing this just in case. You got 2043. Fuck it.
Yeah. Pros. Oh, that's right. Stanley Parable 4. The final printer jam.
Final printer.
The other ones are too lame. Or the final sequel. No, that doesn't make sense because it's gonna go on forever. Printer jam. The story of the printer jam. Or, yeah, the story of the printer jam.
Story of Printer Jam. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Stanley Parable. The story of Printer Jam. Oh, it's his wife. Look.
Yeah.
That's not the bucket. Bullshit.
Alright, yes.
This is the story of a man.
You did it! Super go outside!
Yeah, Supergirl outside. There we go. Yeah.
90% of the trophies. What trophy do we miss?
Oh,
We got them all! What are you talking about?
All of his co-workers were...
wait, hold on.
Hold on, what? 10 of 12, what do we miss?
Earned. Go to trophies. Oh, what was the other one?
We did the test trophy.
Extra job following directions. Gold. Play Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday.
Oh, we're not doing that!
Yeah,
Oh, we're not doing that.
Hold on. Commitment. Hold on, let me look that up.
Wait, you think there's a way you could cheat it?
Maybe. Stanley Parable. Tuesday. Reward hours start at midnight. Pause does not validate the achievement. The game had all pauses a few times in my first 2 hours, but I recommend using the wire control, rubber banding the stick. No matter what method you choose, Sense, General, Street Mode, Star, make sure the console is set to never turn off automatically. I was hoping it'd be like, oh, set the time so it goes to the day, and then set the time.
No, I think you just have to leave the Stanley Parable on for like 24 hours, which you're not gonna fucking do.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting you do that. Alright, the speed run was fun, and setting the time was
We
funny.
gotta put stuff back to normal, though.
Yeah, I'm putting it back to normal. Yeah, I would feel like shit if I just left your fucking system all fucked up. Alright, system. Date and time. Manual.
Back to...
2022. We did it! It's over!